Hi, good morning everybody, or good afternoon from Karimunjawa, Indonesia. As many of you know, me and Redy recently got married, quite fast-tracked and quite non-festive. The reason for this was we have been together for over 2 years now. Not over 2 years, for 2 years, and this is quite fast for a lot of people, especially in the Western world, to get married. However, we obviously love each other very much, and then for a few reasons, it got a bit fast-tracked, and we decided to do it as soon as possible. One of those reasons was my visa, my immigration office, the immigration office over here. They let me know that I've been here for over 3 years, and they were basically like, hey, we don't want to scare you, or we don't want to send you away, but we would like for you to start using a different visa. So for that reason, we contacted the Dutch government, the government here, and my parents were here in February. So they brought some documents for us. And before we knew it, no, that's not true, because we did a lot of work, and we had to fill in a lot of papers, and we had to call a lot of people. So not before we knew it, but finally at some point, 26th of March, it was possible, which was perfect, because it was just before the whole corona crisis in Indonesia really exploded, or just started actually. Because at the moment I heard it's not allowed anymore to get married. However, we are not in a position that we can legalize our marriage and get my visa in the end at the moment, but at least we can show the immigration. We're working on it. So yeah, I also got a ring. It's a bit too big, but I can show you. This is really simple. I still have to make it a bit smaller. I don't know. But yeah, I'm very happy with that. And we had a little ceremony at the house, which was a Muslim ceremony, as Redy obviously is a Muslim, and officially now I am too, for the Indonesian government. So first we had a little ceremony after we went to the office here, to the government office. We did the marriage over there. We signed the paperwork with our witnesses, just like in Europe, and then we went back to our house. The friend of ours, she cooked some traditional food, which people here eat during a Selamatan. And Selamatan is like a ceremony where people pray and bless the food and bless the marriage, and just also fun to hang out together. And afterwards, I had a little surprise for Redy, because obviously in Europe and cultural and family traditions, I had a nice cake, and we went to my friend's Joy's place, who has a pool, and we had a nice traditional wedding cake there, and did some swimming and made some nice pictures. So this was just for now, and we hope after all this, and maybe next year, to throw a nice party, because although the motivation and the fast tracking of the marriage was not necessarily our timing, we still intend to stay together for a very long time. And I intend to marry just once in my life. I don't know, you never know what happens, but I still want to celebrate the fact that we love each other, and that we have a lot of people around us who support us and who love us as well. So yes, and I love to celebrate, as many of you know. I love to throw parties, so for me to be able to throw a wedding party, yes, I would love that. So I will show you some pictures, and you can see how it went and what we did and how we looked. You can see me with a white scarf. It may be the first time for you. Don't be freaked out, it's just a little tradition here. So yeah, have a look and let me know what you think. Alrighty, where are we going?
We're going to KUA office.
To do what?
For the married.
To get married. Yeah. In style, because we're in Redy's pickup truck. Because it's raining. Okay. Astrid will make some pictures and we will show you later. Okay, bye.
saya turutkan Fleur Mary Kasteele binti Bapak Louis Leonard Tante Kasteele dengan wali hakim pengantar mas kawin
Of the man on one side, the babies, Tono, and the girls on the other side. Hi, Tom. Of the man on one side.